Dude, the current gaming culture, bunch of nonsense. I don't know if there's an echo in here for you guys. There's definitely an echo in here for me. I changed studios, so I apologize if the audio is a little bit off for today or tomorrow. Dude, the gaming culture cannot stop destroying itself. And this whole Charlie Kirk situation made everything worse. Everything worse. And like, I don't even care if these games are a success or not. I really don't. I'm not buying them. I'm done. I'm done buying games. I'll buy a game from people that I really like. But if I don't know who they are, I'm probably not going to buy their game, honestly. At this point, I'm pretty much giving up on all of the modern worldly things and just worldly things in general. It's all disgusting. It all pisses me off. I'm just done with it. I'm completely done with it all. I'm just sticking to the things that I like. I don't know if that makes me an old man. I don't know if I've just gotten to the age where I'm stuck in my ways or something. I just can't do it. Even stuff that I used to like. Anyway, let's get into this Dr. Disaster video. Vile Intergalactic the Heretic Prophet artist made sick jokes about Charlie Kirk. Fuck Naughty Dog. True. Same. Fuck Naughty Dog. I don't know what happened after The Last of Us, man. I really don't. It makes absolutely zero sense.
Just give me a chance. Just give me a chance!
I'm wasting my time, aren't I?
Yeah.
What is up, space pirates? This is your Admiral, the boundlessly
Hello,
boisterous
Admiral.
Dr. Disaster. And it is rumored that later on today, at the PlayStation State of Play, we are going to get our second look at this game, Intergalactic the Heretic Prophet. Meaning
is it out right now? Nope, apparently not.
That PlayStation is going to be making us look at this ugly mug again.
Oh, great.
Have you ever seen such cruelty?
Now, if you don't remember,
She looks like she Dragon Ball Z fused with it, like a beautiful girl. The girl who plays the character, it looks like she fused with Master Roshi or some shit. Some old man.
Intergalactic, it was the new IP showcased at the Game Awards last year, put out by Naughty Dog, and the first trailer for it was absolutely destroyed for being ugly as hell and just plain unappealing to everyone. As you can see here, they got about 3 million views on this trailer, and it was ratioed at a clip of damn near 3-to-1 with 116.
Well, they have to break the beauty standards, Dr. Disaster. People on TV, it's unobtainable beauty. It doesn't make any sense. We need to make it like us. We need to make it like ugly people. Ugly people are actually the beautiful people. It makes no sense.
1,000 upvotes to 300,000 down. Everyone took a look at this thing and said, You may also recall that the actress who plays the main character, Tati Gabrielle, is insufferable. She posted this meme here showing
I remember this.
her drinking fragile masculinity made of 100% insane.
Dude, the left can't meme. All they do is just rip off the right's memes and make it cringe.
Tears. So DEI-licious. She is at war with gamers, quite obviously. And then she also gave this interview several weeks ago because she thinks that we are definitely still going to buy this game.
So yeah, and I feel like those same people that we're hating are gonna play that game, and guess what? They're gonna love it. So they can be mad.
I ain't playing it. I'm not even mad. At this point, I'm just sitting back, eating popcorn, watching the disaster happen.
Yeah.
Delusional thoughts from Fantasy Island.
But if all that wasn't enough for you to not buy this game, I was recently emailed some social media posts from a few Intergalactic employees where they were mocking Charlie Kirk after his death. One of them, in fact, is the artist who made this little sequence right here, the title sequence for the game, which will likely be used in more promotional material moving forward. In just about every way imaginable, Naughty Dog has shown me that this is a game, Intergalactic is a game that was not made for me at all.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't made for me. I'm like, Dr. Disaster is the type of person that still buys some AAA games. I don't. At all. I don't even care if it's a good game.
and if they think there is even the ghost of a chance that I would consider purchasing the game, well, I have a one-word rebuttal for these dipshits.
Wrong!
Alright, me hearties, make sure that you hit the like button on this video, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet,
I'll do
then
that.
what are you waiting for? We have gotten a ton of new subscribers lately, so it is time to ask the following question.
How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow?
We have now reached
Only one guy didn't raise his hand.
156,000
I love that movie, man.
space pirate a-holes in our scallywag crew, and as is the custom on this channel, with every 1,000 subscribers, I add a new ship to the fleet in order to house the newcomers. This time, one of you recommended this ship here, the LMS Explorer from Lego Rock Raiders. If any of you guys have suggestions for future ships to be added, drop them into the comment section and I will add them to my long list. Super chats get bumped to the top of that list, and also, for your reference, I will be adding an alphabetical list of the ships already in the fleet to the description of this video. All
That's
that
really
said,
cool.
I thank
I want to do something like that.
everyone for being here, and I will do my best to keep earning your viewership.
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
But let's take a
True.
look at what was sent to me showing
Man, I feel that so much.
these Naughty Dog employees making asses of themselves on social media. This first guy here that I want to look at is Rob Sheridan. To be clear, this guy appears to be an artist that Naughty Dog uses from time to time, not an ongoing employee, but he did create the title sequence in the trailer for Intergalactic, and he
Which was my favorite part of the whole thing. That really sucks, man. That does. Because I like this vibe. This is the kind of vibe that I go for.
apparently put
More of like a computer vibe, though. Like a Windows 98. I like that vibe.
together some other analog art in that original trailer. Here is one of his posts on Instagram where he shows off some of his work, but let's go over some of the crap that this guy posted over on Blue Sky, that shitlib cesspool, where
Yeah, I'm just gonna play Mass Effect. I don't care. I'll just play Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 again. I've got some I got some games like Free Space 2 that I'll play. There's so many better space games that I could play than what this trash intergalactic game's gonna be.
people say unhinged leftist garbage. But here he reposted someone making a joke about
Jezebel. That's funny that it's called Jezebel. Huh. How about that? Jezebel was the daughter of Ithabal I of Tyre and the wife of Ahab, king of Israel, according to the book of Kings of the Hebrew Bible. In the biblical narrative, Jezebel replaced Yahwism with Baal and Asherah worship and was responsible for Naboth's death. This caused irreversible damage to the reputation of the Omride dynasty, who were already unpopular among the Israelites. In American Christian spiritual warfare contexts, particularly popular among neo-charismatic groups such as the New Apostolic Reformation, I don't know what that is, the Jezebel spirit is considered one of multiple named demons or territorial spirits and is near in spiritual warfare literature. It is a powerful demon representing an apocalyptic threat to American life, one whose demonic reign is hastening U.S. moral decline and who thus has to be both guarded against and dethroned and replaced spiritually and politically if the nation is to evade divine judgment. Just take a look at all this. Every time with these people, man, they just show their connections to Satanism.
Charlie Kirk's death. You may remember that just before Charlie
Oh,
was
it's a
killed,
joke.
there was
Oh, it's just a joke. Oh, you're so mad because we use jokes.
story that some real-life
more than jokes.
so-called witches tried to put a curse on him like the childish, unhinged idiots that they are. Anyhow, this Rob Sheridan guy reposted...
Yeah, I pray for these people because they have no fucking idea what they're doing. They think it's funny and they think there might be some power to this, but like, you are working for Satan. Literally. That's what's going on here. And you think it's funny.
posted someone saying, "What an effing way to find out that magic is real." Well, I don't know about you guys, but I don't find that very funny. And here he is reposting himself.
I don't think these people had anything spiritually to do with what happened to Charlie Kirk. I think on some level, maybe, like, they contributed to it, but I think it's just part of the general sentiment online for people like Charlie Kirk. And the demons just can't handle people like Charlie Kirk, man. They're too powerful. You gotta go. Gotta get rid of them. Any means necessary. It's getting harder and harder to deny the actual spiritual warfare that's going on, man.
Originally said this several months ago, but he reposted it right after Charlie's death, essentially calling Charlie a coward and saying, "I'm proud of my consistent record on Charlie Kirk with years of receipts showing that I have never flip-flopped on the issue of Charlie wearing huge, heavy-loaded, sogging diapers at all times on the brink of bursting open from the incomprehensible volume of piss they're struggling to contain."
What the fuck was that? What was that statement? What did it even mean other than you're just a bad person?
Once again, these people will say, "Oh, this was just a joke," but I don't
Yeah,
find
right.
it funny, and I don't support the work being done by people who would clearly laugh if they found out that I was dead. But anyhow, here this same guy reposted someone trying to claim that the side who radicalized someone into killing Charlie Kirk and whose people mocked him after death, they claim that they have the empathy because they wear clown shoes and they don't live in real life. And then here's the image of something else he reposted from a guy who was calling Charlie Kirk a white supremacist, quoting someone who
He literally kicked out white supremacists, by the way.
falsely claims that Charlie said that gay people should be killed. And then here is Rob saying, "Is there a list of known fascist collaborators shaming website that lists all the companies and organizations who cave to right-wing pressure campaigns and fire people for exercising free speech? They need to hear a lot of noise from the thousands who won't be their customers anymore. Infuriating that so..."
I don't think they care about thousands who aren't going to be their customers. They care about millions and billions. Thousands, they're not worried about at all.
So many companies will condemn celebrating political violence, harmless jokes, by directly rewarding the tactics of actual political violence, death threats, to get someone fired for a joke, and a bigger deal isn't made about how wrong that is. And if you don't speak jackass D-bag, well, I took a couple of years of it in college, so allow me to translate for you. This guy thinks that it's okay to make lists of his enemies and to shame organizations into doing what he and his political side wants.
Well, okay, this is where I'm going to have to disagree with you, Dr. Disaster, because I think that is exactly what they should be doing. I think that's what we should be doing also. I think that's what everybody should be doing. Trying to manipulate the government into doing what you want. I think we're supposed to do that. But the people, let evil people take over and just kind of, blah, 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 this version says things that I like, I'm going to vote for this person, and not even caring. Or you're voting against somebody because you know more about the person you don't like than the person you're actually voting for. Just ridiculous.
That is what happened for years, after all, when the cultural left had a monopoly on all social media. But he thinks that's fine, and that anything that his side says or does is fine, even though there is evidence that their rhetoric helped radicalize someone into killing a young husband and father, assassinating him in front of his kids. But this guy thinks that anything they say is a harmless joke. He writes it off as such. Meanwhile, anything said by someone he disagrees with should be considered actual political violence. You know, speech is violence. They say that shit all the time. The shocking lack of self-awareness from this idiot is actually not all that shocking when you consider that these people simply define themselves as the good guys and everyone else as bad, and that justifies everything that they say or do. But anyhow, let's look at another...
It's really funny how the actual good guys are the ones who are like, I'm a bad person, and they give themselves up to a higher power. And the actual bad guys are like, I'm the greatest, I am my own god.
Naughty Dog worker. This here is Amelia Schatz, a principal game designer at Naughty Dog, and after Charlie Kirk was killed, she reposted this. Charlie spent his life's work and all of his energy and time targeting outgroups while arguing for a world in which gun massacres would be easy to enact, plentiful, and inevitable, and he became famous and wealthy doing it, and we're now not supposed to mention that because it isn't polite. These people are as minimally charitable as possible to anyone who disagrees with their cult. It's amazing how they attribute...
People say that they think social media was a mistake because it created people like this. I don't think so. I think there was always people like this. They just never had a platform to say it where they felt like they were disconnected from it, because they can't say it in real life with all their coworkers if they're in an environment where you're working with normal people. You can't say all these things. But if you connect with people online who are like you, that's a little bit different because you're disconnected from your real life. You feel like you're able to say these things without any repercussions. Because free speech. Well, guess what? Sure, we have free speech. But is your free speech going to get you where you're wanting to be?
So many negative traits to Charlie simply because he was an effective debater who often made them look foolish. But anyways, here is this same person days after Charlie Kirk died reposting someone who called him a monster. So yeah, once again, I refuse to support work being done by anyone who clearly despises me. Charlie Kirk was the moderate, and if you think he's a monster, and if you all celebrate his death, then you would celebrate mine. So why would I even consider giving you my money? Anyhow, a big shout out to the person who emailed me this information. Nice work finding all this out. And if Naughty Dog does release a trailer for this game at the State of Play today...
Oh, bro, it's gonna be so bad. I can't wait to see that comment section, man.
I recommend that you drop in on that trailer and let them know what you think of that dog shit studio. And even if they don't drop a trailer today, then message the Naughty Dog X account and drop them a line there. Be polite and respectful, don't threaten them or anything like that, but let them know that you aren't going to buy anything that was worked on by these sorts of people. Anyhow.
Yeah, threaten them with that. Threaten to not buy any of their products. And do it en masse. That's how you scare these people. That's how you scare the shit out of them. Especially if they go full hog against you. And then they just double down, triple down, put even more gay stuff in their games. Even to the point where the gay people don't want to play it.
Now, I'm going to leave it there. Drop your contempt for Naughty Dog and Intergalactic into the comment section below, and we will talk there. Thanks for watching me, Hard.
Right on, man. Right on. I got him linked down there in the description. You should definitely check out Dr. Disaster. This dude's awesome. And I agree with him on pretty much everything when it comes to gaming. But obviously, if you made it to this point, I disagreed with one thing he said. So I'm not just a chronic agreeer. And also, I'm completely okay with people calling me out for being wrong. I can be wrong too, man. I'm willing to correct. So if I'm wrong, just let me know. I've got more videos coming up today. You should definitely check them out. I got all my channels linked down there in the description. See you in the next one.